Hey y'all, Machine Washable here, and today we're going to be checking out some of the Home Depot 2024 Halloween items. So first we have this really interesting looking, like, Plague Doctor Gravedigger guy. I don't exactly know what exactly he's supposed to be, but I know there's some kind of Plague Doctor vibe going on. I think he looks really cool. I really love how Home Depot kind of uses these kind of untraditional Halloween characters. Not saying that a Plague Doctor isn't traditional, but you barely ever see this kind of stuff at Spirit. He looks really cool. It looks like that he has like a full body. He has legs and stuff, which is cool. It's not just like a robe. And I like the blue eyes. I like the staff a lot, made out of like bird wings.
Next we have this guy,
Frankenstein's
I really like
monster.
this guy. Now, let me say, this really surprised me whenever I first saw it. I was like, wow, I cannot believe that Home Depot did this. We've had some Frankenstein props in the past. We've had a Spirit Halloween one, and then we've also had a bunch of random stores kind of just like hint at a Frankenstein kind of prop. You know, not exactly just Frankenstein. And we finally have one. I don't know its kind of animation or like how it moves, its audio, but like this looks incredible. This thing looks really tall. It looks maybe like 6.5 feet. I love the pose. It looks to be pretty well sculpted. It just looks really accurate to how I think Frankenstein would look. So this one, I really like this one. Another example of Home Depot doing props that we don't usually see. This is a pirate. We've seen pirates from Home Depot, I think, a few years ago, 2020. But this one is just like a fully fledged pirate. We've had skeleton pirates, but this guy is just, he's a pirate, you know? He looks really awesome. I bet his movement and animation might be kind of cool. It would be really awesome if he like lunged forward. It doesn't look like he's gonna do that. It almost looks like that one Scarecrow prop, the Straw Man from Spirit Halloween that kind of like tilts side to side. I feel like that could kind of be cool. This prop does look pretty intriguing. I can already tell this one is gonna be a fan favorite. We have this big Reaper guy, and he uses that same kind of concept of he is supported by his like staff or the thing he's holding. They did this a few years ago with the witch that is kind of like flying by holding onto a broom that's attached to the base. I really like this guy. It looks really, you know, natural. It looks very intimidating, very creepy. I hope this guy has good animation. You know, sometimes the 12-foot props, I don't know how tall this one is, but sometimes the really tall ones kind of just like sit there. And I'm not saying they have to like jump out and move and twist their necks and be all crazy, but like, I don't know. I feel like this guy should have some kind of unique animation, but overall, I really do like this one. I really just think this guy looks incredible. I can already hear all the angry Karens going, oh, this Halloween decoration is promoting drinking and smoking to our kids. No, it's not. It's not. This guy, he looks like some kind of like poker player, maybe, or that's not poker, I'm stupid. Like a card game player, kind of like a gambler, hustler guy. Pretty cool. I like that he's just like sitting there. It looks like he's just having a good time, probably drunk off his bonker. And then next to him is like this little doll thing. I know that Home Depot does a lot of these little 3-foot dolls. They've done a lot of that like Jittery Jessica one where the head spins around 180. Pretty cool, but I hope that this one is different. It looks different. It's facing forward. So I hope it does something cool. Knowing Home Depot, it's probably just gonna like wobble around like most 3-foot props. But these two look really cool so far. Another one that really surprised me is this giant like headless horseman thing. It's not like a pumpkin, it's like a skeleton headless horseman thing. And I can already tell that this prop is gonna have a ginormous box, similar to that swamp creature we had last year, where most of it was just like molded plastic. You know, look at how much of this is plastic and like whole pieces that you're gonna have to attach. This thing might be the size of like a car, probably not, but I don't know. This looks really awesome though. Again, Home Depot, they really just be doing things. Like they're not like, guys, should I make a good prop? They're like, guys, I made a good prop, which I think is really the energy we need. This guy looks really incredible. Very interesting take on the whole headless horseman thing. It's like a skeleton. I really like it. I don't really have much to say about this one. It's just a little skeleton dog. I don't know what breed of dog this is, but it's a different one, and it also looks to be pretty tall. This looks like it's like 4 or 5 feet tall, which is fun, but it's like a little skeleton dog. Its eyes probably light up, and I imagine that its mouth moves. Pretty cool.
knowing Home Depot, this probably won't be expensive at all. I like it. Here's another look at that skeleton dog next to the 12-foot skeleton. Yeah, this thing is definitely going to be pretty tall. It's not just going to be one of those like 1.5-foot little skeleton. This thing looks like it's like 4 or 5 feet tall. This one isn't too interesting. It's kind of just like a standing tree thing. It's probably just like an ambient kind of like scene setting prop, which I like. I like that we have a good mix of like big centerpiece props and then also just like props you can kind of set back. I really do love the set that they have for all these props. This thing looks like a haunt, honestly. I feel like it would be really cool if Home Depot opened up, like maybe some kind of haunted house, and let people walk through and see all the new props. Marketing major. And the last photo I have, I think there's more photos and videos, but I don't have all them, is this, I think it's a 3-foot giant 12-foot skeleton. It's basically the one we had last year, but instead of it being a skeleton, it's the little pumpkin man. I like that they have this guy. I think that it works really well as like a small prop because it's a unique looking thing, and you know, some people can't get the big old box, big old prop. So this was the Home Depot 2024 Halloween animatronics and props. Again, there's probably more photos and videos that I don't have. I apologize. But overall, this looks like another really promising year for Home Depot. I don't think they miss ever. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of these props and animatronics in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all later.